Hi guys, it's Dawn. I am sitting at my friend's house. Her TV, I can't get it to work. I don't know what's going on. I think her Wi-Fi is out. I'm totally pissed because it's like, really, I've been having to watch TV on my phone because my iPad is Wi-Fi only. It doesn't have a data thing. And I'm like, oh my God. And I don't want to show you my face because I look horrible. I'm beat up. I just got back a little while ago from taking my cats to the shelter. And this whole weekend has been surreal. And I've been videoing off and on, choppy videos, but I'm going to go ahead and put them together and give you something to catch up with you. Don't be mad. I've been videoing holding my phone. I don't want to hear it. I have enough stress. I get it. I'm a big girl. I know it's wrong. Please don't yell at me right now. The whole world is yelling at me right now. So go ahead and check out these videos and I'll be back. Thanks, guys. Pull over. I know it's crazy that I'm doing this. But I'm trying to be careful. I just want to show you guys how this crazy day is. It could get crazier, I guarantee it, if I got in a wreck by doing this, but I am trying to be very careful, and I'm also trying to be very cautious and conscious about the traffic around me and the emergency vehicles that are heading up this street, which is my street. Can you see what I'm heading into right now? So please, I know that you're seeing this after the fact though, so I'm not going to post this today, I don't think. I just hope I don't get evacuated with my cats. I don't know what I would do. My boss said, you know, if you need to, you come over. I mean, that's my mountain over there. I just live, oh my gosh, you guys. This is Southern California in its finest, because I'm always telling you there's always hot and there's fire. Those are the two seasons we have, hot and fire. This one was considered the Woolsey, it was called the Woolsey fire. There's also the Rocketdyne fire. Oh, this might be that one. There's also one burning over in Camarillo Springs right now, up on the grade. The grade is on the 101 is completely shut down between Newbury Park and Thousand Oaks. Newbury Park and Camarillo, I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's pretty bad out here. Now, the funny thing is I don't smell it right yet. So, I don't know. But I'm glad I left work a little bit early because my boss said, you better just go. And so here I am. I went. So I'm hoping that I can go home. And if we get an email that tells us to get out, then I will pack my cats up and grab some pajamas and a change of clothes, my toothbrush and stuff. And I wouldn't know where to go. I mean, I'd hate to impose on my boss. So I might just go to a motel or something. I would hate to impose, you know? Oh, okay, they're gonna move, so that's good. Oh my gosh, you guys. So we're like almost in the thick of it over here. Let's see. Anyway, boy, life comes at you fast when Mother Nature adds her 2 cents. So my takeaway is I don't understand why people make drama and hate so much when we have so much to deal with on Earth because of environmental factors and just nature, you know? There's a lot of destruction on Earth in a natural form, let alone what we put on ourselves with all the hate, you know? I don't understand. I just don't understand. And now I feel guilty because, again, I'm on empty. I do that. I remember there was that plane crash. Did you guys hear about that plane crash that crashed on the 101 a few weeks ago? There was a plane crash on the 101. A small plane that crashed on the 101, and I had to go around it, and I almost ran out of gas going home. So I thought, okay, at that point I will never get below a quarter of a tank. Well, I am below a quarter of a tank right now, so I obviously didn't learn my lesson. So please don't yell at me right now when you see that I've been filming. I know, I get it, you guys. I get how dangerous it is. So I'm just trying to see if there's any, I can see any, you know, the beauty of is in those mountains up there, I don't see any flames. So that's good. I, I don't see any flames. So What a day this has been, you guys. What a terrible day. You know, we have to just band together so that we can be together for each other in situations like this, you know, like earthquakes and floods and mudslides. Remember the mudslides in Santa Barbara not too long ago that killed so many people? I mean, there's a lot going on. I smell the fire now, big time. There's a lot going on Earth, you know, and in our environment that's killing us. We have to stop killing each other, you guys. We gotta, boy, it stinks. My cats, I wondered why my cats were under the bed this morning and kind of in the middle of the night last night. And I'm sure it's because they heard the fires, not the fires, but the emergency vehicles racing to the scene and the helicopters and that kind of thing. Boy, it's really gnarly up here right now, you guys. Okay, so maybe it's over to the left over there and I'm looking on the wrong mountains. Oh, but I love seeing clear sky like that. So anyway, I think I'm happy that I came home early. Very upsetting day. So on the way to work this morning, I was crying. I couldn't quit weeping, you know, because of the shooter. And so I finally got off the 101 and got onto Agora Road, and I just sat there and started crying. And then my daughter called, and I just said, you know, I love you, honey. This is crazy. And she goes, I just don't, you know, don't understand it. And I said, I don't either, honey. We can't understand it. So, but it's not like, you know, I knew anybody personally or anything, but it's like I'm a mom and they were my kids' age and they were at the kind of a place that my daughter goes to, like an underage thing where you can go and like they close down a bar and give it like a 18-year-old night, you know. So, you know, I just felt completely for the families and those kids, you know. I hope that's not too glary for you because boy is it bright. So yeah. Well, you guys, I'm going to call it quits right here, and I'll come back on later. Okay. It's pretty windy, guys. But so far, the fire's over there. I'm not seeing it come down off that mountain yet. So I'm assuming, but these winds aren't helping. They're horrible. You hear them? Terrible. All right, more later.
Right now to Michael and Carolyn live in the studio first. It really is a tragic situation here. The hill fire started just after 2 this afternoon, and it has exploded to anywhere between 8,000 to 10,000 acres and forced evacuations.
This is not the one close by me, but this is the one that's stopping everybody from going from Thousand Oaks to Camarillo. The grade is completely...
These wide shots really help explain 8,000 to 10,000 acres. Sometimes it's hard to even imagine that size of land, but you can see the fire line there. That's just what's burning now, and everything behind that fire line on the east side, you know, top
this
of the
has been
screen,
the strangest day, you guys.
You can see it's working its way up. But this is Wildwood Park. We're showing you the west side of these hills here. I'm going to bring it up a little bit to show you.
Oh my God, that's where I used to take you guys hiking.
Hot spots as some parts of the line really start to flare up here. And again, I'll zoom out and show you. So you guys mentioned 8,000 to 10,000 acres, and you can see. If I pan up, let's see where the 101 is. It's tough to actually spot the 101. They have it closed. Okay, here we go.
There it is.
So we got the 101 here through
Top left.
That's closed all the way through here. You're not going to be able to
Wow. So see, you can't see it here, but it's up there. That's dark because there's no traffic on it.
It's still closed down. We had reported that. It seems like a couple.
So this one might be. This is Wildwood is Thousand Oaks.
Reopen one side of it, but both directions
This
still
might
closed, Josh?
meet the one that is by me. Where's the other one?
As we zoomed in a little, I saw some brake lights there. So looks like we do actually have brake lights on the 101. I believe that's Alex. Is that westbound? That's to the east. So you're looking at eastbound brake lights there. Eastbound 101 seems to be open for a portion there.
Well, that's good.
All right. Well, Josh, I mean, your perspective really does give us the vantage point of just how.
I just don't know where I am in the midst of all this.
So we appreciate that.
Yeah, in addition to this fire, the Hill Fire, which has burned from 8,000 to 10,000 acres, we're also dealing with the Woolsey Fire in the Valley, which is now up to about 600 plus acres at this point.
Yeah, and Josh, is that something you can see from your vantage point as well? The Wolseley fire, which is really burning more in the Simi Hills area, that's the one that's creating some mandatory evacuation warnings for folks in Calabasas.
Yeah, so the Wolseley fire, we actually flew by that on our way up here. We saw a couple airships, a couple helicopters making water drops on that, and that was
and you guys, look at the wind.
Smaller compared to this, but still very large and very active. You saw crews there working that one, but currently from our vantage point, we can't see it as the smoke starts to rise from this, and as a little bit of fog and haze starts to set in. So can't really give you a view of Wolseley from here.
Oh.
That we were keeping a very close eye.
Okay, look at this wind, you guys. You have to see this. I'm going to take you outside. I think you can still see it. If you can't see it, at least. Gracie's looking outside. She's like, Mom, what's going on? Excuse me, honey. Sorry, Gracie. You have to move. You can't go out there. Don't even think about it. What's out there? No, no, no. Sorry. You're not going out there. Only Mama. Hold on, Grace. You can see it. Can you hear it? It's really gnarly. Now the sky's kind of clear, so that makes me feel better. Okay, and we're in a lull in the wind, but when it picks up way, it whips. Here it comes. Hear it? Whoa. Whoa. These trees go, woo! It's crazy. It's like crazy days, you guys. Look at Gracie. She's like, Mama, come inside. Mama, come in. I'm coming. You're not coming out of your door. She might be freaked out, so she might want to run, you know? Okay, what's that?
Where's your house? Right here. This woman is
Hill fire burns in thousands of acres. Where's that?
To establish the scene, this neighborhood is being threatened by a flame.
Holy
that is starting to
cow.
make its way towards the neighborhood down this canyon path after having gotten into this neighborhood, this mobile home park. As we try to help this woman, you have cats in here. Is that it?
Uh-oh.
Is this your house or whose house is this? Whose house is this, ma'am?
Right here, and her house is behind mine.
Whose house? So
My house is right here, her house is behind mine.
this is your house,
So turn it over.
and you're trying.
I have right here.
What? Why can't you?
Get her cat out. Your neighbor? Yeah.
Okay, where is your neighbor?
The next one over.
Well, okay,
My house right here.
all right.
They're going to try to help
So
her get her
apparently this
cat.
has been evacuated, and this woman is asking for help and getting our neighbor's animals, pets out.
That's why Misty is right here right now, you guys. Misty, there's one ready for Gracie because she's easy to do. And Misty is right here. She's in here and she's all, you can't see it, but she's in there all secure and ready to grab because if I don't put her in something,
This woman, you've heard these smoke detectors actually going up inside of her, what a very big condominium.
Yeah, it's a very stressful time. Of course, that's an area they were told to
Good,
get out
Misty.
of. She's trying to assist her neighbor whose cats are inside a home, and you heard her asking Conan to help break open a window to free those animals, but it isn't her home, so there's a little bit of concern here with how far they should go in helping her.
Yeah, of course, the first up was her complex at this point, but again, Conan, we lost the signal. We hope to get back.
oh my gosh, you guys. What a day. Okay, I'm going to go because my coworker lives in Newbury Park and I need to text him. Hi guys, I have been evacuated and I am at my girlfriend's house and she's not here, so I'm just borrowing her house. And this is where Gracie and Misty are. They're right there. There's Misty and there's Gracie, and they're going to stand there whether they like it or not because she has other animals. So I know that at least they are safe. I'm having a glass of wine, yes, right there, and I've got my PJs on. So I'm more comfortable than I was. So I just wanted to tell you there's all my stuff. Oh, you guys, I'm exhausted, but I have a glass of wine. I have my cats. We're safe and sound. We were evacuated because of the fire, the Woolsey fire. And even if we weren't like, even if it wouldn't have been a mandatory evacuation, I would have left because the smoke was so bad I could hardly breathe. I'm in Thousand Oaks now, and it's not so bad in this particular area. And I'll keep you guys posted, okay? Thank you for all your thoughts, prayers, and support and love, because we need more of that, you guys, and I'm really feeling it from you. So, back to my wine, and I just need to chill now. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye. Guys, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a view over here. We are in Camarillo right now, and that is looking towards Malibu and towards the fires. I just took my kitty cats to a shelter. Look at all these fire trucks coming back right now. See those? All these big fire rigs. That's a good sign. They're all coming back. All these big things, because there's no fire over here. So that makes me feel better. But I just took my cats to a shelter because they were in their crate since last night and I couldn't do that. So, I had to do that. So anyway, and until this wind dies down, which it's not, if you look at those trees right there, I guess I could go to Lost Post. No, I'll just go this way. This is the way I used to go. Until the wind dies down and they give me the okay to go back to my house, to my place, I am not going to do that. And I thought, well, let me just go back in there anyway. But number one, if the fires kick up again, I'll be stranded. Number two, I'll be in the fire workers' way. And number three, I could get arrested if I did that. So yeah, like no. So I just feel like my daughter is safe and sound. My cats are safe and sound. And now I can just try to take care of me. So I just wanted to give you that update. This is going to be a weird vlog. It's going to be like the fire vlog, you know, with lots of stuff in it. It's going to be all weird, but you guys, I have been under some major stress. It's been the borderline, and then the fires, and it's just been horrible. So this is like farm country out here. This is Camarillo. This is called the bread basket, or the fruit basket of the country. Look at those palm trees right there, you guys. Look at them. That does not look like wind dying down to me. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off now, go back to my temporary housing and try to relax. Okay, bye guys.
Over 600 law enforcement agencies, not agencies, but law enforcement personnel out here working the fire scene. Out of that 600, there's 200 Los Angeles County Deputy Sheriffs that are working very diligently to secure the evacuations that are in place and the property that we're trying to keep secure in the areas of the fire damage. Right now we have cities, we also have evacuations that are new in the Oak area, which is in the Calabasas north and south near Moreau Road. We also have Topanga Canyon, as was just mentioned. Topanga Canyon is being evacuated. We have units that are rolling there right now. And that area is from Malibu Canyon east all the way to Topanga Canyon. And those, as we just said, they're going to be funneled in through PCH and up through the 101 area. I can tell you this, that the evacuations are going very well. We want to thank all the citizens that have cooperated with the evacuation.
You're
that we
welcome.
put forward.
I'll be good and
I
I'll
just
go
want to
back.
remind everybody that when they do hear us come and knock on your door, or we make those announcements, please move as quickly as possible and leave the area. We need to get fire equipment in there, and we need to get those evacuees out as quickly as we possibly can. The areas that are down towards Malibu Canyon, we have some traffic flow down there that is actually leaving and going towards the Santa Monica area. We're trying to get those folks out as quickly as we possibly can as well. We have several websites and our Facebook page and our Twitter page that you can go on for information about where our shelters are and where the road closures are. And we'd look forward for you to go there and take a look at that information. So thank you very much.
Next up, from the Ventura County Fire Department, Fire Chief Mark Warrens.
Thank you and good evening. I'd like to just take a quick moment just to recognize not just our fire first responders, but all of our law enforcement first responders. What I witnessed last night in the area above Oak Park was
That's where I live.
truly heroic actions, especially from our law enforcement partners that were literally pulling people out of burning homes. You hear them talk so frequently about evacuations, but it's so hard to understand what really truly goes behind that. So we're such a fortunate community to have such amazing first responders. A quick update on the Hill Fire. The fire is holding at approximately 6,000 acres. We're making good progress on it, and we remain optimistic. A completely different scenario is our current fire here, the Woolsey fire. It has grown significantly. We are still experiencing significant problems, even in the Ventura County areas. We had some significant activity in the Bell Canyon area, and then also in the areas of Wood Ranch, and also in the eastern and western portions of Simi Valley. So my message to the public is, even though the wind has died down, stay on guard. We're in the 7th year of a drought.
Yeah, it is better over here.
Our weather conditions out there and our fuel conditions are absolutely ripe for fire. So be safe.
Yeah, it's like 3% humidity, you guys.
And when we ask you to leave, please leave early.
Next, from the Los Angeles Fire Department, Deputy Chief Trevor Richmond. Good evening, and thank you for being here today. Under the leadership of Mayor Eric Garcetti and our Fire Chief Ralph Terrazas, the Los Angeles Fire Department has committed significant resources to this incident. Presently, as we speak right now, we have over 40 engine companies in the West Valley, Los Angeles.
The next exit up here is the Moore Park Road exit, and that's where the Borderline Bar is. As a matter of fact, you guys, we're going to be driving by the Borderline Bar here shortly, and I'll just point the camera that way. Yeah, I feel real weird about doing that, but I mean, it is what it is. So hold on a minute. I do see the roof of it. Hold on. So that's Moore Park Road. That's where the Borderline is. And if you look over here, hang on one second. Just give it a minute.
Next up, the Los Angeles County Fire Department, Fire Chief
The Borderline Bar is tucked right there. Right there. That's the Borderline. That's where that happened last night, you guys. Or the night before. That's where that heroic police officer lost his life, and where the other kids lost their lives to that gunman. This has been a really, oh gosh, this weekend has been surreal. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update because I'm driving back from the shelter right now. I just, you know, I needed some company. I just needed some company. There's fires everywhere. All right, you guys, but at least everybody's off the road that could be. I took advantage of the fact that the freeway was open. I'm not out here gallivanting and driving around for no reason. I dropped my cats off. I made sure that they were safe. And I waited till the freeways were opened on both sides. And so now I am going to be a good person and go home and get off the streets and let the firemen and the law enforcement do their job. Talk to you soon. So that's it. I'm here. I'm bored out of my mind. I don't have my cats, so I feel lost. My daughter is in Santa Barbara. At least she's safe and sound, so that's a good thing. I'm just going to not watch TV because the Wi-Fi is busted here. I don't want to go out and do anything because I just want to stay in and out of the smoke because it's not good for me with my immune system. I'm tired anyway because I haven't slept in 2 days, it seems like, and maybe I'll just try to relax and get some sleep because I am going on a 24-hour, is it 24-hour? Yeah, standby. Tomorrow I start at noon and I go all the way till noon on Sunday, and then on Sunday I'm supposed to drive up to out of town for a bit. I'll tell you about that another time. And so hopefully I'll be back in my house by Sunday and I can go get my cats before I leave because I'm sure they're freaking out because I'm certainly freaking out without them. Anyway, you guys, don't worry. I'm okay. If the fire comes at me, I'll just move somewhere else. My cats are safe and sound unless the fire happens in Camarillo. My daughter's safe and sound unless there's a fire or whatever in Santa Barbara. So we're just going to do the best we can and stay positive, okay? Thanks for all the love and support. I'm sorry I haven't kept you guys updated as I wanted to, but it got to the point where I was trying to do things with people physically here. You know what I mean? Like I was texting with people from work and stuff, so, and family. So, yeah. So anyway, oh goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm exhausted, so I'll probably be able to sleep pretty good. And I haven't heard the wind is bad tonight, so that is great. The wind was horrific last night. This has been a real challenge, and there's all my things sitting there. Here's my PJs, so I gotta go put those on and get ready to chill here. The heat isn't on and I'm cold, so I've got to try to find, I've been sleeping with a couple pair of socks and stuff. I don't know how to turn on our heat. It's kind of a weird situation. But anyway, you guys, okay, I love you. I hope this update makes you feel better. Please take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.